Edgar this morning.
Oh, she did? Okay. Because Edgar is demanding a coin back and came up with the most bullshit fucking story ever and saying he needs it. And I was like, it's evidence. It's a hollow, like it's quite literally related with the faceless. And we've had concerns about it because we have two others and they have been kept on. One goes back to a scientist, and
that's not fucking good. Especially with what you told me about the potential threats that are out there.
Yeah, and so you know, I went from like, yeah, you know, he tells me a little bit about it, we'll give it back, right? His conversation ended with me saying, we can't give this back. Like he told me all the like, why is he lying so hard, right? Like like what is this? Like, is this like a fucking thing you put into the fucking nuke, right?
I've only had one conversation with Edgar, and after it, I thought he was a fucking lunatic.
Yeah. I tried to walk him to it. I'm like, just tell me like some truth. And every time I tell him, like, he just has this persistent need to like get information from you and not give anything. And so every time I would tell him a little bit more of how I knew more than he was leading on to, he'd do a, oh, yes, of course, and then add more bullshit. And now his story wasn't consistent, like, at all.
Weird guy. I don't know how to read him. When I spoke to him, it was when Norman Bones was about. And the Pestilence. They wanted me to help Pestilence kill Richard Dark at one point. Obviously, I didn't do that.
Really?
Yeah, that's a whole thing. I still don't truly understand what was happening. I know there were lots of people in the city that were sick, and he was around, and then there was the Chicken Man, and then I met him. You met him?
I have not. Well, actually, I think I've seen him once.
Oh, you know if you see him, he's a big fucking guy. He got weird eyes. Weird.
The theory that I have is that the Norman is somewhat tied with Mr. Blue and the Faceless, but I think it's similar to the way that Mr. Blue and the Archivist are interlinked, that they are doing something together, but it does not mean they share a common allegiance beyond their needs for one another. I know quite a bit about Pestilence, though. I met him at the hospital a long time ago, 7 years ago, around the time that he had taken Sam Bass and completely fucked him up.
Did you ever meet him back in the day? Dr. Isaac?
Pestilence? Oh, Dr. Isaac, I did.
Yeah. Okay. Goes back a long, long time.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so with the military stuff, obviously we're going to do some training on Monday. Is that going to be a thing where we have Darkstone support, or is that
let's if you could email me what time you're looking to do it, and I'll see if I can arrange.
I'll do the same time as last time. Does that seem good for everybody?
What?
There were a lot of people there.
How many hours after the storm?
It would have been in 1 hour's time, I believe.
Okay, so 5 p.m. Let's pencil that in. Please send me an email so that I have kind of in the back of my mind. And this fire team thing, etc., we'll cook on something small, right? We don't it could be literally a paragraph of here's what it is, and then we just iterate, right? We're never going to get it perfect. Hell yeah.
Have we finalized the DEF CON stuff too, or the threat level stuff?
No, I will keep it simple. Green is monitor.
Yep.
Because we think that there could be something. Yep. Yellow is that we find something, but it is not, we have not engaged, right? It's a scout. So even if we see a buzzard, it doesn't mean we necessarily deploy. right? Because
UAV question mark?
I'd say that's like a green, right? So
I like that.
you know, green. Well, actually, green is that. DEFCON green is like, hey, there could be something. It's like peacetime surveillance, right?
Yep.
Yellow, I think, is like, hey, there's a buzzard with pods, but we may not necessarily make a threat, right? Like we may not open fire on it. It's not something we would ground planes for example, because it may just be, you know, fucking tuning antennas. And could we engage it? Yes, but we also know we're opening up for a 78s for what could be another hour or two.
Yeah, and banging out that A10 again too. Don't really want to do that unless we have to, really.
Exactly that. And then I maybe amber or whatever, orange might be that we are engaging, but we're not going to full deployment. And red is like pull all the shit out. Shit's going down, right?
Yes.
And maybe we start with that, and we can always iterate. I think 4 stages are pretty good.
Yep. I think that's good.
Survey with heli, in case, like caution, right? Amber is like we are engaging, and red is like shit's going down.
Yeah. Pull everyone, get everything.
Yes.
The city is under, well, the island, the state is under attack.
Yes, precisely. All right. Well,
cool.
All right.
Excellent.
Hey,
okay. I'll get some stuff written up for the fire team idea.
Hell yeah.
If I can expand on it a bit.
Easy.
And then I'll be ready for training on Monday, regardless of whether we have support or not. So don't worry about that if it's like not something that is possible.
Yeah, and even if Darkstone, like we might be able to get someone to like give us some of the equipment, even if full Darkstone doesn't come through. You know what I mean?
I got you.
And I'm gonna re-engage to see if we can. There's also the possibility that we could get our training ones versus, you know, our operational ones.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll have a chat with the with my state connections today on how we want to do it. Easy.
Did you see the picture of the jet I sent you in your email?
No. Oh shit.
Have a look at it. That's what it could look like in the colors that we've got for this one.
Oh my fucking god.
Right,
brother, that is blue sick. Angel. That is sick.
Yeah, I think that'll look really, really nice.
I just realized
we need to get the tanks done too.
I forgot to tell you, Delta One is missing.
What?
I met with him 2 days ago. While we were there, in came an attack on the observatory. Delta One got in his heli, and I told the Bean to deploy. It was Warthog.
Oh.
Warthog is the guy on the A10 ? The bomber.
Yeah.
And it seems like that Warthog, first name Wart, last name Hog. I thought he was Swedish, right? But I don't think he is any longer. I know he was on some faceless ops, like with the faceless. At least I'm pretty sure. But I think it's like a mercenary. Like the faceless lean on him, but he's not necessarily aligned with them. All speculation, right? Just based on what I've seen. Right. Well, it turns out Warthog started engaging with Delta One. And so now it was 2 helis and him. And Delta One and Warthog may have had a bit of a collision. We went in to try to save Delta One, and we couldn't. We don't know what happened.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, do we need to organize some kind of manhunt for him, or?
We did. I mean, it could be anything. He could have disintegrated, but knowing Darkstone, he may have had a plan out of the Alamo Sea where the fight ensued. So
you don't think there's going to be a Delta 2 turning up?
I don't know. I mean, there could be a Delta 2. I mean, we may not even have a Darkstone Connect anymore, for all we know.
That's not fucking good.
No. And the worst thing about it is, with a lot of the politics happening right now, for all we know, Darkstone thinks we tried to kill him ourselves.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Have the Faces tried blaming us for Ming being injured yet?
No, but the Besties have gone full brain dead. Without forehead, fucking Miguel contacted Charlie with a photo of McNulty while we were monitoring one of the antennas after we had captured somebody. I don't know why. And the worst thing about it is McNulty was like, well, actually, what if it's like, I don't know, McNulty's gone full fucking Bobby Charles, if I'm going to be honest with you. They were monitoring that location. We caught them. It was with Kingsman. And like, we knew that they were there for some time. And we're kind of like, whatever, right? They might be here for similar reasons. Who knows? But that's when McNulty said he got a call from Charlie, who told him that he received a photo of McNulty at the antenna. And knowing where the Besties were positioned on high ground just north of us, like we got a picture of Alan Kyles. I don't know how you pronounce his name.
That's him.
Yeah. And another person that was on, like, you know, Michael's house roof, where Kingsman first noticed that they're in the area. Future Hendricks, like, if they're high up, who the fuck sent the photograph? And, you know, it's like, oh, it could have been a camera. Camera where? They're on the ground. Like, you know, fucking Occam's razor, motherfucker. Right?
I don't understand why they're doing that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I tried to have those conversations, including when they started threatening me to know where Ming is after they had fucking kidnapped him out of Mirror Park.
What?
Yeah. You know when you know about how we brought Ming to a safe house?
Yeah.
And we gave him access?
I was awake 13 hours for that shit.
Brother, the next day they took him out and we were watching already. We were already monitoring. So we were on their ass immediately. Vidal's plate gets read. So, like, once again, Occam's razor, right? And they dumped Ming like a couple minutes later because they probably were like, what the fuck? Right? Because they probably think it's like local PD like handling the shit. They're like, what the fuck? And then like they literally dumped his body in front of the hospital. And then the next day, and then 30 minutes later, I'm getting a call with threats about telling them where he is. And I'm like, bro.
I'm flabbergasted, frankly, after everything that we went through that night. And then they try. What are they thinking? They could have fucking.
I don't know. I'm like, brother, we went out of our way. And then the audacity of, you know, I had another conversation with Miguel. He's like, why'd you put one of those guys in for 150 months? I'm like, that's aiding and abetting? What he didn't know is we put one person in for a hold and we were planning to follow the one with the 150. But regardless, he's like, that should be like terrorism. And I'm like, yeah, bro, we're going to take a fucking guy that's shown up for, 15 minutes to fight for the faceless and put a terrorism docket case up. You know what I'm saying?
Think he knows.
And I'm like, yeah, bro.
Putting enemy of the state on someone is a massive process, so I don't think he understands.
Yeah, and then he goes, I'm like, and plus, we're following the law. If you want the numbers going up, go talk to the mayor. And he's like, no, you guys have to do that. You made the law. And I'm like, that's not how it works.
I remember having to deal with Miguel during when he was handing in Michael Simone. That was very difficult. Frankly, Simone's lucky he's not fucking dead, to be honest.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, that's not an easy group to deal with or reason with, especially if they're doing stuff like that. So he's in a safe location now. I won't ask where, but he's in a safe location now, right?
Well, there's a whole thing around that.
Oh God.
Yeah. Hey, V, is it emergency?
Yes. Are you in the marshal's office right now?
No.
There are cameras in the office.
In where?
So I'm going through a subpoena from Matthew Colby, and he has contact with a number, and I'm literally looking at cameras looking down at you guys.
Oh, in the jail cells, right?
Yeah, in the cells.
Oh, we already got it sorted. It came from Amber Quinn. Yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
Yep. Could you send me a copy of the CSVs? Wait, is Colby still out there?
Yes, that's why I subpoenaed. I was looking for his phone number, and I got his new phone number the other day when you listed on our limit list.
Good shit. How long ago were the photos in the marshal's office?
Let me see. On the 6th, so it was the day they broke out.
No, I mean, oh, yeah. We found him, like, I don't know. Took us a little while to remove it because it was in an odd spot, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to call you and let you guys know I can send you the CSV's file after I'm done going through it.
Easy.
All right.
All right. Appreciate you.
Yep, no problem.
You take care. Bye.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on, Snow. Like, it's so much. Okay, well, I'll tell you this too. Dr. Stacy told me they were trying to break him out, which is why we upped the security. But the conversation was kind of in a way where it was sort of like, hey, if I were to know someone was going to break their friend out, and then, hey, what would happen if I went to a remote location and gave someone medical assistance after they had broken out? And like all these, like, I'm like, Dr. Stacy, you need to tell me what the fuck is going on. And she is also aware of the location today. So it's one of those, I feel bad for her because she's in that position. And knowing even just the 2 IQ conversations I've had with the now leaders of the Besties and their thought process, that I don't fully blame her, if that makes sense, right? Like,
I got you.
Yeah.
She's trying to look out for she's trying to look out for a patient. I understand what she's saying.
Yeah. And if it's like, do you let him die, or do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, I don't know. I need to convince Forehead to make his way back. I'm gonna actually do that right after this.
Where is he?
I have no fucking idea.
Didn't expect him to depart from Besties, if that's...
I think he's being forced.
As in, if you, like, by Charlie forced?
Yeah. I speculation, right? Like, why would he is a great question. Now, the first is, he's like, this is my chance, right? Like, fuck these guys.
Finally, I'm free.
Yeah, finally, I'm free. The second is, if it was like something like, leave. Yeah.
That's a race. There's a shitload of cars coming through. These bastards still use this fucking track. They used to end right in the entrance of AirX over there. When
Jesus.
I had a fucking gate put in that opened really slowly. Just right on the edge of the finish line. So they had to wait for the gate every time. Piece of shit.
So it could be like he's done. It could be a leave your gang. Otherwise, we're going to kill Ming. Or he's like cooking something. You know what I mean?
There's no way it's going to be the thank God I'm free one. Those guys have been together for such a long time. I can't see them splitting. So it's got.
I worked with Miguel for 48 hours, and I started losing brain cells at a rapid rate. So, I wonder if that's why he's Forehead. Oh my God, it is. I literally ran into him at the start of my day 3 hours ago. Yeah. And Forehead, he called himself, what the hell? I forgot what he had a different name, and he was pulled over his car and he apologized, and he let me know it's not going to happen again, and it was shocking. Anyways, well, so I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
And hey,
yeah, I'll be there on Monday. I'll be around tomorrow as well. I am going to try and be around later. I've just got some difficulties back in the UK at the moment, so sometimes I need to be kind of available in the evening.
Understandable.
And, sometimes when you're here, you get sucked into stuff, and then you're on duty for like 12 hours.
Oh my God, you're not wrong.
So sometimes I need to keep myself sort of available at home, but I'll do my best to be around more in the evening so I can support, especially if there's big shit going on.
Fuck yeah. All right, brother man. You have a good one.
Right, I'll see you soon, Brian.
495 radio check.
10-2, 30-10-7 off radio.
All right. Just getting back. I was just had a nice little meeting with Snow just to get our mill search shit up and going. So yeah.
10-9 though, sorry.
Just had a nice little meeting with Snow on mill search stuff, so he's cooking.
Oh hell yeah. Hey, by the way, in that OIS that we heard earlier on the south side, one of your heavy pistols